Hey everybody, welcome to This Whole Arcade. My name is Ricardo, and on this episode, I want to talk again about the Nintendo VS. Please excuse me with the cough. It's been horrible with this horrible cough that just hasn't gone away from me. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but oh man, this cough has just been killing me and everything. But anyways. The Nintendo VS is one system that I've always liked. Since I was a little kid, Tim actually had a Nintendo VS, and I always liked it. It was pretty interesting because it had Nintendo games, but it was modified. It was more advanced of a game, more harder, better graphics, more added levels and stuff like that. But the thing that I liked the most was if you ever had like a multi VS system or a Red 10, excuse me, you can have more than one game, you know, so two games, one right here, one on the other, and you know, you just putting your PPU and CPU and your ROMs. Now, I've been collecting lately. I got like, you know, I'd say about 5 boards of the Nintendo VS, and I got a good amount of games that I'm actually very happy with. But I've always wanted something that you can play more than, you know, I wish someone can create like a multi-board, like one side will have more than one game and the other side the same thing. So Cloth was actually was looking at it, and they were somebody was actually creating that type of chip, and I was so interested. And I've been wanting to find out and waiting, and this was like years and years, and haven't heard anything. So finally, I decided to just looking up. I was just bored one day, and I go to what's it called? This website called highscoresaves.com, and long and behold, there it is. It's a multi VS Lite, and I was like, oh my gosh, really? Somebody actually came out with it? Like, is this really for reals and everything? So I went in contact, you know, got in contact with them, and he was real cool guy. I'm actually very nice. He was able to get my hands into not one, but actually 2 of them, and these are the ones right here. So I got the 2 multi VS, what they call multi VS lights, and these things have 8 games in each side. So 8 and 8. So I got a total of 16 games. And on the back side, it's only using 2 of the first chips on the front right here, and these are just for, you know, for support. It looks like more of a signal into it, so it can combine itself, saying everything's connected as one, you know, manipulating it. But yeah, I was very excited. The way this works, this one comes with, if you can see, let's see if I can, let me go ahead and turn on the light so I can, actually, let me pull this up and give out some more light. Let's see if this will help. Probably won't. Probably drain out my light. and everything. Yeah, it's gonna drain out my light. It's not gonna do well. But let me see if I can zoom in and there we go. So there's a dip switches right there. I got 5 dip switches. 1, 2, and 3. You do a combination of 8 combinations to switch over which game you're going to be playing. 4 and 5. 4, you want to keep it on. That is what turns on this board to turn on to send out the signal for the game itself. And number 5, you want to keep it off. Usually the only time you want to use that number 5 is because you're playing Gumshoe, and I don't have that game because I'm not really it doesn't it won't let you well, it's not my favorite game, so I didn't choose that game itself. But let me go ahead and flip this over. And the way this works, the PPUs, there's a total of 5 PPUs. No, I'm sorry, 6 if I'm correct. Let me be 100% sure. I don't want to be saying one thing and then all of a sudden I'm lying or something. But the PPUs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think maybe 100% sure. Yes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's that the other one, which is the 2C03B, which is like on some of the games like Mighty Bomb Jack, Wrecking Crew, Duck Hunt, and stuff like that. They have like different types, so you just let them know which PPU you have, and then you look at the list of what kind of games you want. You can play pretty much almost every game except for the daughter cards games, so that's the only drawback. To install the game itself, right now I do have PPU 3 and PPU 2, and you just gotta let him know which ones you have, so he can actually hold on one second. And he sends it to you, and he tells you, he gives you the label, which one do you need to use and everything. And then and he also puts on like S1. If you have the multi, if you're doing 2 of them, then it's just he'll tell you where you want to put it. So S1, side 1, and then on the other one will be size 6, so it'll be size 6 right here. So you got the numbers. So he gives it to you pretty easy and everything. So if you get S1, PPU 3, you want to put your PPU 3 in here, and then PPU 2 on the other side. Installing it is pretty easy. It's real easy to install, but you gotta be very careful because these legs are a little, like you can actually bend them. So they are tough, but you still want to be very careful when you put them in. And just like that. Just want to make sure everything's good. Great. All right. And then let's go into the VS. Let's go install it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and install it. Plugged in. There we go. I got Tetris. And then on the other side, I got Duck Hunt. And to show you, as you see the PPUs, it has golf and Excite Bike, so say no lie or nothing like that. So it's pretty cool. I like this. So let's show you real quick. Go ahead and put this right here. Now, if you remember Duck Hunt, if you ever play the Nintendo, version, you always want to shoot that damn dog, you know. The good thing about it is, what I love about this, is that you can on this one. I'll show you in a second, but I'm using a regular Nintendo gun. I went and modified it so it worked on the Nintendo DS. It's pretty easy to do, actually, and I'll make a video of this to show you guys how I did it in a later episode. So now the game is harder because you only get 3 tries. You know, standard arcade rules. So let's say you miss one of them. The dog freaking laughs at you. You know, if you miss 2 more, the game is over. So you gotta make sure that you want to get 100% all the time. All right, so let me no! I can't miss one because then it'll be game over. I got a free life. Alright, here's the fun part. Ándale. And here he comes with the crutches. Bonus ends so quickly, but oh my gosh, you understand. It's so worth it. Let me Alright, to switch games, you can do 2 things. One is disconnecting it and putting another one, or you gotta remember where 1 to 5 is gonna be at. So hold on, let me switch over to the. Let me switch over real quick. All right, so to switch over a game, I want to make sure I disconnect it. And I'll lift it up. I'm gonna push these 2 down. Push these 2 down. Let's turn this on. Alright, so I'm getting a flash. So that means two things. Come on, little guy. There we go. So, let's see what I got. Sometimes you gotta do a reset on the board itself so it can actually restart the game. So I got pinball on this side and soccer on the other side. And so we got that one. Soccer. Alright, so what's my verdict for this? Well, I like it. It's a great system. You can play 16 games in one, you know. There are little hiccups and everything. And the reason is because you want to put in an extension. There's a prong in there that you can actually put in for an extension out and put a dip switch. Like you can put it outside, and people are starting to do that, so you can switch the games instead of putting your hands in there. And that's something that I'm gonna do to make it easier. Excuse me. So, but other than that, it's a great little system, and I can show you if you guys ever looking for something like that. If you have a Nintendo DS, let's see here. You can find the dual kits, and it comes with 2 of them for $179.99. And you can actually the games that you can choose, I'll tell you right now. Clue Clue Land, Battle City, Mock Rider. Hold on, let me zoom this in a little bit so I can. Star Juster. It's another Japanese game. Pinball, Wrecking Crew, Golf, Soccer, Tennis, Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, Duck Hunt, the Super Skate Brothers, which is the hack version of Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, Tetris, Gumshoe, Mighty Bomb Jack, Hogan's Alley, Excite Bike. So there's a good amount of games that you can actually play with that, so it's pretty cool. And the thing is about my only drawback that I can say about this is that it won't work for daughter boards, unfortunately. Castlevania, they got like baseball, Gladius, and Goonies, stuff like those. Unfortunately, you can't play them. with those. You do need a daughter card for that. He actually comes out with a reproduction daughter card. So you got the PPU. There you go. And you can just download the ROM or whatever, and you got yourself right there in Castlevania. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting little system. So I'm very happy with it. If you guys are interested in buying it, like I said, he does have the single ones, and I can see. So, you know, he has. Bear with me. I do apologize for the cough and everything, but the multi Nintendo VS is for the two of them is $79.99, and then if you want just the chip itself, one of them, it's $99. And I had to say how the prices are in eBay, you know, for one game itself, it's well worth it, you know, for 8 games for the price of one. And I truly suggest for you guys try this out, and I'm very happy with it. I've been having fun with it, playing with it, and it's pretty cool. So other than that, and also if you guys are interested, they have the daughter cards also for $89 that you can actually purchase. It doesn't come with a ROM or the PPU. You know, you have to get that for yourself, and it's not that it's not that hard to find and everything. But other than that, you know, he has more than just that on his website. Multi-kits. He has. If you have Donkey Kong, if you want to have like your upgraded games and everything, like Donkey Kong 2, you know, stuff like that. He does have those chips and everything, and then also high score saves, and just he has a ton of stuff that you can actually check out on his website. So if you guys want to check him out, highscoresaves.com. And yeah, other than that, so just wanted to show you guys again. I do apologize for this cough. It's been horrible for the last couple, I would say a month. This cough won't go away, but I was just so excited. I've been wanting to show you guys this this new system. So other than that, thank you so much for watching this whole arcade. My name is Ricardo, and we'll see you next time.